Hello again. Let me define some things for you. I'm going to define some things on my Truee Forced loneliness video that I've made. And the reason I'm going to define these things on Truee Forced loneliness is because there's a lot of fact to them. And some people don't think it's so. They'll think the person has a problem, and no, or they'll think it's from within that person because they listen to it and they don't understand it. So let me try to give you an understanding, okay, of what forced loneliness is. Okay? If you're a man or you're a woman, okay, in the world there's probably right now I'd have to say, there's over a million, easy over a million men that's going to reach the age of 30, 40 years old and won't have anybody in their life. And it won't be because they didn't want something in their life. Okay? There's going to be a percentage of people out there that choose to be alone. Are happy with that within themselves. They choose to be alone. This won't affect these people, okay? Because if you choose to be alone from within inside, that's great, okay? But now an example would be you don't choose to be alone. You want somebody in your life. You want that intimate person. You want that one person, that one special person in your life. And you look for this person. And you look for this person. And you look for this person. Year after year after year after year. And you get older 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 and you get older. And you're denied. That's forced loneliness. How I say you're denied? Well, example. You've got people out there that say, okay, you can listen to David G. Scammell or Angelo, okay, and you can try his material. You can try it till blue in the face. You can believe in him if you want, okay? And they say it's, have confidence in yourself. Like yourself, you like yourself, they'll like you. Okay, well, if that's so, then why in the first 2 seconds with 90% of women in the first 2 seconds as they look at you, they know already whether they want to know you or not. Believe it or not, they do. They know in the first 2 seconds whether they want to know you or they don't want to know you. They judge that at the first look, your appearance. Okay? And then the appearance is very, very, very critical because you have to be this and you have to be that. I mean, they're very, 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 very picky. If a guy was as picky as a woman, this world would cease to be here. Okay, then you have to ask yourself the other question. A woman says she knows what loneliness is. Lots of women say they know what loneliness is. And I have to disagree with that. Because I have yet to meet a woman that really truly knows what loneliness is. Truly knows what loneliness is. Now I have yet to meet a woman. You show me a woman that's 40 years old that wanted a guy from the time she was a teen and didn't have one guy in her life. Because every last guy she met for that many years turned her down at first look. At first look. Because that is what women do to men. That's why there's millions of men out here that are alone, they're forced into loneliness. Yeah, that is true forced loneliness, okay? Because the guy has no say-so. A good example, if you put the two hand in hand together, would be rape. A woman gets raped, okay? Rape is forced. She don't want to have sex with the person. They forced it. Whether they beat the shit out of her, whatever they did, they forced it upon her. That is forced. True forced loneliness is the same thing. It's forced. Okay, it's forced because for the guy to have a woman, what's he got to do? Take a gun and a knife and tie her up and take her hostage? Come on. To have one special person in his life, he's got to tie her up and take her hostage? Okay, so no, and he knows he can't do that, so does he have a woman? No, because every last girl out there does what? They don't want to know him. They took a look at him. He's either obese, or he was too short, or he just wasn't good enough looking for her because she's that picky. And this is reality. This is what women do. This is the reason a woman hasn't the first clue. And most women, they can't make it through my Truee Forced loneliness videos. I've already seen it. It's been proven. They can't make it through my videos. They hate it. The reason they hate it is because it's too much truth. They know they're doing it. They know they're doing it, and it bothers them. See, they don't like to see the damage they lay on other people. They want to do the damage, but don't want to see the results from what they've done. And that's just I wanted to give people a really clear definition of what forced loneliness is. And that's what true forced loneliness is. That goes out to a person who really wants someone in their life, that spends year after year, tries every trick in the book, listens to other people, tries all their advice, goes to every extreme they could possibly think of, including listening to other people, left and right, and it didn't matter what they did. It didn't matter how hard they tried. And the guys that don't see this is because they haven't been put in that situation because they had something going for them that a woman wanted. And some guys out there just plainly got lucky. That's all there is to it. They just plainly got lucky. And women say men need to change. No. Nobody should have to change for nobody. End of story. You love somebody for who they are, not who you want them to be. So when a woman says a man has to change, or David Angelo says a man has to change, wrong. Wrong answer. Gotta ask yourself this. You had to change for her, shouldn't she have to change for you? Besides, are you going to put on a cover and go out there and be somebody you're not? No. You don't put on a cover, you don't put on an act, be somebody you're not, be yourself. A person needs to love a person for who they are, so be yourself always. Anybody that tells you have to change is full of shit. Because if you have to change for her, then she should have to change for you. This is not a one-way street. If you think it's a one-way street, you get your ass run over, it's because you're playing in the wrong lane, okay? Have a nice day.